Okay, let's see if it works this time. I'm sorry guys, I don't know what happened with my YouTube. It just died. I don't know what the world that was about. I've never had it do that. Well, I have had it do it a few times, but never on this game. Of course, I only started playing this game recently, so, I mean, I don't know what the world could have caused it. Could have been a lag spike, could have been something, I don't know. Anyway, going back to what I was talking about, these people, you know, well, actually, I should probably start it over, shouldn't I, considering, you know. So, to recap what I was talking about people complaining, hello McNugget, about, you know, the recent updates and stuff, and how Call of Duty, I believe that Call of Duty and War Thunder players aren't so different. And, you know, I was giving reasons why. And one of the reasons I gave was because of the fact that they both complain about things, even though, you know, the devs do somewhat try to listen to them. And I began talking about how it got me how people were willing to pay, not even a year ago, $60 or $70 for a jet. So now we resume what I was talking about. Now, now Gaijin releases a new trailer, and they're adding, I believe it's a F-14D, I believe. It's a really nice looking jet. It's, I don't know if they'd call it jet black. I don't know what kind of black paint scheme that is, but it looks really good, and I like it. And the new price tag that they've put on it is $80. $79.99, I believe, is what they're charging for it. And oh boy, what did they do that for? All you hear now is complain, 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 complain. Complain, complain, complain. Oh, what do we got now? More complaining. And I'm not gonna lie, it aggravates me. It really does. And it's not because of the fact that, you know, they're complaining. It's because of the fact that they're complaining about something that they've been doing for the longest time anyway. That would be like me. All right. So hear me out. All right. Let me think of something that I do on the daily basis. Oh yeah, that would be like me. Yes, it is. That would be like me complaining about never having any money. Well, no, hold on. I do complain about that, but, you know, we're not going to talk about that. Well, yeah, we are. I need to rephrase it, though. That would be like me complaining about how restaurants are getting way too expensive, but I still constantly go to restaurants and eat. You know? I don't go and eat from home. I don't go to Walmart and buy me one of those microwavable dinners and eat it. No, I go to a restaurant and I pay a fortune to get me something to eat. All right, that would be for me. I believe it was like $50 or $60 on console. I don't know what it is anywhere else. But, you know, it gets me how people complain about something that they've been doing all along anyway. And that's what I'm getting at, you know. And it kind of reminds me of one of my friends, too, honestly. And I don't mean to take a jab at him or anything. Well, I mean, right now I could, but, you know, that's not the intention. I'm using it as an example. It reminds me of my friend. He had this really nice, at the time, it was a newer Ford Ranger that he went and made this payment for. And every Wednesday when he would come to Wednesday night Bible study, he would complain about having to make payments and how he couldn't afford this, he couldn't afford that. And it's like, you're the idiot that had a regular old Ford Ranger that was a manual, which right there would have been a reason I would have kept it and fixed it up. Andy has an older Thunderbird And he has a Mustang, and at the time he had another Thunderbird as well. This guy's got like 4 or 5 different vehicles, and he's complaining about, you know, having to make payments on this new Ford Ranger that he has. That he, by the way, didn't need, but he wanted it, and he bought it. Remembering that reminds me so much of the people of War Thunder. So much. Just, yeesh. Like, literally, how are you gonna complain about something that, you did to yourself, basically? I mean, if you don't want to pay what Gaijin's wanting for this stuff, then stop buying it and they won't keep raising the prices for the stuff. I can guarantee you, this time next year, a jet that they release is going to be $100. And you know what? If you're dumb enough to buy it, you go right on ahead. I'm sticking to discounts. Dang. That sucks, man. Alright, I've got 2 different trees that I can cut down right here, so let me get them put on my truck. But yeah, I think it'll always kind of get me how people complain about, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, you keep buying a virtual jet. You keep buying it, which then tells the developer that you're going to buy it. So, you know, at that point, you're the issue still. Like, no matter how you look at it, you are the issue because you keep buying it. Guys, I can't tell you the first time that I've bought a brand new pack that they came out with when it came out. Because guess what? I haven't. I don't think I've ever bought a brand new pack when they released it. The only packs that I've ever purchased are the starter packs and then those weird ones with the 3 vehicles, and I haven't even bought all those yet. And even then, I didn't buy them when they first came out. I bought them later. They know people are always going to buy that stuff no matter what price tag they put on it. So their idea is, oh, well, if we jack up the price, they're still going to buy it. So guess what they do? They jack up the price. And guess what? That leaves you. An unfortunate soul who has to deal with the fact that you caused them to jack the prices up. Congratulations. Now, a lot of times, or not a lot of times, but sometimes corporations just get fucking greedy. like PlayStation, for instance. Yeah, we're going to touch on this subject right fast. Don't get me wrong. I'm a PlayStation person through and through. Always have been, always will be. But I do not agree with them raising the prices of PlayStation Plus to what they did. I thought that was stupid. It was uncalled for and a waste of time. But, like I was just talking about, my dumb ass is gonna keep buying it, so, you know, not really a lot I can do. I can complain all day, but if I keep on buying it, guess what? They gonna keep on doing it. I wouldn't know. I haven't touched Fortnite ever. Well, I did touch it a little bit with a friend at one point, but I played it for a little bit, and that was it. I will say this. There was one season that they came out with where they added a character that I honestly thought about downloading the game and purchasing that said character. But the more I got to thinking about it, the more I realized that it was a dumb decision. Not because of the fact that I didn't want it. I don't know what a G-string is, but okay. Old people issues, I guess. I can pick this up. Okay, cool. Awesome. Chunk this on the truck. There we go. Oh boy. I couldn't see the rest of it, so there we go. Oh, yeah, no, thank you. I'm good. To be fair, though, Fortnite's been declining for a long, long time. It started declining not even a year after it came out. But the issue was that people just kept continuing to play it. Which is exactly what I was quite literally just talking about. I don't know if I want to cut this tree down or not. I think I'll save it. I like it. But I do want to cut the bushes and stuff down. Do they have mowers in this game? I know they had it in the other one, but I don't know if they have it in this one. Mowers cut grass. A windower. I don't know what the hell that is. Alright, where are we going? And isn't that like, also, isn't the G-string apparently, like a normal thing that girls wear to the beach now? Like, can we go back to like the 1940s where they had the onesie? Or right when the bikini was first coming out, where it actually was a bikini and it actually did cover something instead of letting your entire ass and chest hang out? You know, can we go back to that? time period, please. See, the issue I have with going to the beach, and just in general, honestly, is you can always tell if a woman has self-respect or not. Because if she does, in my opinion, she ain't wearing no damn bikini that shows off all her shit. She's wearing a fucking onesie. Or like I was just talking about, like the bikini like from the 40s where it was like freaking actually covering shit up. Because it gets me, and it will continue to get me, and we can talk about this for whatever time, and women will never listen, and they'll never understand. I have a lack of understanding why it is that women complain about being raped and all of this stuff. Meanwhile, they wear shit like that. Let me guess, it got worse. Alright, let me go right fast. I need to go check on something. I actually like the way they got this place. It looks really cool. Alright, that's the purchase thing. I don't want the purchase thing. I want to see about making some wood. Yeah, unfortunately, that, from what I hear, that is unfortunately what they have made. That is unfortunately what they've made that into now, is that. And think about it for a minute. Like, these are the same people now that continue to address things like rape and things like that. Meanwhile, they make games like that and characters like that. Why the hell is there just a random ass road that leads onto the railroad track? Are we catering to obese fantasies now? What in the world? This road goes nowhere, it just leads to the railroad tracks. Uh-oh. Please, I don't want to be here. Get off the railroad track, go! Oh no, this ain't gonna be good. Okay, I got free, we're good. Okay, where am I even supposed to go? They made this crap confusing. It did it on purpose. Yeah, but like I said, like the last skin that I heard mention of, that I was, or really trailer just in general for Fortnite, I think I just fucked myself over, was the one where it was like the wolf boss or whatever. That was like the last thing I heard about him. Like I haven't even looked at the more modern stuff that they've done since that. How the hell do you reset something? You know, fuck it. I'll just sell it and buy a new one. I want that shit anyway. But anyway, McNugget, other than that whole incident that you just went through, how's your day been so far, bud? $58,000 is crazy. Well, dude, I could have told you that. You know, I would have hoped that common sense would have came to you. I think you're doomed. I just feel like I should probably tell you that. You're doomed, bud. You're gonna die early. Because I think you have no common sense, sir. This would be that moment where you try to, you know, convince me of otherwise, you know. Here's your cue. I guarantee you he's thinking to himself right now, like, but I don't wanna. Just as I figured. You do not know what the common sense is. I think I want a different truck. Wow, I didn't make shit off of that. Damn. What truck do I want? No, 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 no. No. It's kind of sad that that Volvo was cheaper. Wait, what's this one look like? Okay, yeah, that one. Okay, I don't know what half this stuff does, but... Holy moly! Are we trying to look like criminals? Probably. Put it back on the left. Chrome tank. Yeah, we don't want that ugly looking thing either. Oh no, it's in Russian. I don't speak that language, sorry. I kind of like the day cab on this thing, if I'm being honest. Intake 1. Kind of like the short. I think it looked better. Get rid of that ugly ass color though. Yeesh. Damn. It's gonna fucking suck. I literally can't do anything until he finishes the whole field. Funny enough, he'll be done here in a moment, so... What do you guys think about Massey Ferguson truck? With off-road tires. This is gonna be impossible to do like loading or anything, but it'll be a good truck for anything else. This thing has 74 miles an hour that it can do. Let's go. Whee! Just completely sideways. I'm gonna let this thing kind of keep doing its own thing. Wait, hold on. Let me go check something right fast. Sunflowers! Guys, look at the sunflowers! Ooh, excuse me. Whew. I knew there'd be a spot missed. I'm not missing out on a damn bit of my damn... Turn that damn cedar on. I want my damn sunflowers. Damn it. Alright, here we go. Got my sunflowers. I'm at 85 bucks. 60 bucks. I'm fucked. Wait, I know a quick way to make money. Alright, well, I gotta get the other tractor doing its thing right fast. And then I gotta run to the restroom and all that good hoopla, so... Yeah, there we go. I got a little bit more money now. Here we go. Alright, so we'll get this thing to do its thing now, and I gotta run to the restroom. And I think it's gonna tell me, yep, needs rolling. Alright, cool. Alright. I shall return after a break. But I'm gonna let you guys watch this, so have fun.